Cam Little, kicker from Arkansas, your latest Jacksonville Jaguar. You got that phone call today. What did that mean to you?
Meant everything to me just to know that like all the hard work I've put over ever since I was a high school recruit, um, even up into college, the ups and downs throughout my college career, winning games, losing games, to putting the work through it in through the pre-draft process, really honing in my skill to prove to a team that I'm worth a draft pick and I'm worth a starting job. And um, it all came together today, and I was ecstatic when I got the call. From coach, and I'm just really excited to get down there to Jacksonville and compete.
Cam, you're leaving school early. You're 20 still. So were you confident that you were going to get picked, or were you just like, this is time
Yeah,
for me to go?
I was pretty confident in my abilities. I don't think, honestly, I don't think I would have declared this year if I didn't think I was the top guy in this class. I'm going to be completely honest. And so when I made that decision, I was all in for it. I had no regrets. I was not halfway on the fence, halfway not. I knew as soon as I made the decision, I was like, this is the right decision. And so, um, obviously, super thankful that the Jaguars took a pick on me, and they're not going to regret it.
Did you get a little nervous when you saw the run of kickers go, or were you just a little ticked?
I'm gonna be honest. I was texting back and forth with a couple of them, so
Okay.
I knew them right before it was gonna happen. So obviously a little anxious because you see two guys that in your draft class go before you, and kind of freaks you out a little bit. But I'm a huge believer that God puts you in the right situations, and He has a plan for you regardless of what may happen. So just kind of trusted it, and put me in a great place.
Seems like you have a ton of energy. You're excited to compete, I'm
Yeah,
sure, get up here and kind of get going.
yeah, 100%. Just excited to get up there for rookie mini camp, whenever that is, and just kind of get a feel for what the city of Jacksonville is about.
What do you feel like is your biggest strong suit? Is it your mentality? I mean, obviously you have a ton of skill, but just I feel like you have the good personality for this.
Yeah, I think it is my mentality. I think that's what separates me from a lot of guys um, in this draft class. And I mean, even at the skill set in the NFL, I feel like if you look at my college stats, I only had one back-to-back miss my whole entire career. You look at I missed a game winner against Texas A&M my sophomore year, went 11 for 12 for the rest of the season with a long of 53. So misses and big time kicks don't bother me. And I think that's the key to have a long career in the NFL is being able to handle what it looks like when you have to go 4 for 4 in a weekend, like I said earlier, and have to give your team a win in overtime if that's the case.
I mean, you're so young on paper. How do you feel like you realize? Did you learn that? Have you always been this cool
Yeah,
comic collector, or you feel like you kind of picked that up through the SEC play?
I think I picked that up honestly through the SEC play, and I think starting as a true freshman, um, I went to college at 17, so I graduated high school early, and I'm living in an apartment at a SEC school on scholarship. I had to learn to grow up pretty quick, and so I think that taught me a lot of maturity on the field, and kind of got me feeling the certain things that I needed to learn at an early process, and obviously carried her out throughout the 3 years, and we'll continue to grow in the NFL.
Congrats again, and welcome to Jacksonville.